crap, I accidentally started a cutscene. I just wanted to collect little shells.
Ah, you there. You look most reliable, good night. Please help us.
What happened?
The evil minions of the fell dragon Narcissus have surrounded Petite Cho. We must help her. Petite Cho?
Yeah, forget the name, just lead the way. Narcissus.
Never mind these weird names. This seems serious. Let's get over there and lend a hand. Thank you. My name is Anne, a member of the Narcissus Adventure Team. Please, come with me.
Why are you still here? Oh, she's gone. Man, all I wanted was to collect some barrel conches for Charlotte, and I accidentally started a world quest. But hey, I needed an excuse to film another Genshin video, and due to Lantern Rite having just started, I don't know if that's going to interfere with continuing the Liyue Archon quest, so I guess I'll do some world quests. While we're in Fontaine, I might also try and do the quest I need to unlock this. But first, let's just do the one with, what's it called? I forgot its name. Oh, my mum's calling me.
Eek! Get away from me! Is that the Petite Cho you were referring to, Anne?
Oh, Anne, that's the thingy's name.
That's right. Please help her.
Okay. Dude, this text that keeps flashing up at the bottom, but I can't read it properly. Oof.
I'm saved. Wait, so Petite Cho is a finch?
I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Oops.
Petite Cho is Petite Cho. Regardless, it's good that you're well, Petite Cho. Cho Chow, I don't know. Now let me introduce these two. Actually, I haven't yet asked I haven't actually asked you two for your names. I'm a knight who looks most reliable. Are you seriously still hung up about that? He's the Traveler and Paimon's Paimon.
Thank you, Knight Traveler, Squire Paimon.
Squire?
Squire Paimon, my shoulders ache.
Gah! You've got it all wrong. Paimon's no squire. She's a traveler's companion.
Indeed, there's been a misunderstanding. We're companions, of course. And don't you get that twist? Oh, wait. Although I have indeed considered getting a squire in the past.
Do you really want one? Seems like this journey has been pretty tough for you, huh?
I see. My apologies, Paimon. I am Petite Cho, a member of the Narcissus Adventure Team. If not for your help, I might have... Well, Narcissus has girded... There are so many words that I don't know here. Help. His subordinates with the aegis of 4 orthents, so our powers are unable to overcome them. That's how it is. I can't read! But with you and your companion on our side, good night, we shall have nothing to fear. The princess will be pleased.
One moment. Who's this princess again? Also, what is this adventure team of yours, and what's going on with this Narcissus?
Well, this is how things went. A long time ago, this was a kingdom of unparalleled gladness. The children of Princess Lyris lived happily together here. But later, the kingdom fell to the predations of Narcissus, a fell dragon who had designs on the princess and her treasures. Princess Lyris hid herself away in a high tower and entered a deep slumber, and that is why we now name the kingdom Anaposis? Narcissus filled Anapasis with bitter waters. That which we just defeated was an evil being born from those waters, an entity that opposes the Reconquista. This time, we attempted to infiltrate this place and rescue the princess while the dragon was absent. However, we ran into a great many foes, and ultimately we failed. But now that we have you and Paimon on our side, traveler, we have nothing to fear. Moreover, we have a princess, a kingdom, and a wicked dragon. Tradition and the stories dictate that we must also have a knight. Yes, a mighty righteous knight like you, traveler. Well, I have defeated a dragon in the past.
Paimon's not sure what you're going on about, but if it's dragons you want, the traveler's beaten them before.
Really? You have? That did happen. Yeah, like the Fallen. Really? You're so strong. It is our great fortune to have met you, good knight traveler. It seems that the time has come at last for the Reconquista. The Narcissan Curse adventure team shall reclaim the realm and rescue Princess Lyris. Come on, Petit Joe. Let us do as we planned. First, let's get rid of all this foul water. I'll do my best. Alrighty. What they're doing. I've done this quest before on the American server, but I low-key forgot most of it. Fish. Oh, they're dying. How lovely. Poor fishies.
Ugh! All this water! Is this some kind of oceanid magic?
Phew. The defensive power has weakened. There will also be less obstacles for us to fight from here on out. Phew. This is so tiring. Anne, traveler, let's go help my brother Al.
Your brother? Is he another character?
Well, Petit Joe and I can't be the only members of the team. We don't quite think that highly of ourselves. We certainly aren't as strong as you or Paimon. Al covered our escape when we retreated. Now that Narcissus' power is waning, let's go help him.
Well then, let's go.
It's like the fish. Ah, what is that? Attack the crystal necklace. This one? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I remember this now. This was a big pain in my butt. So I can see those text at the bottom, but it's going too fast for me to actually be able to read it. So apologies, you can pause to read it if you want. Oh my god! Help! Okay. No. Ow! You're safe! I was so worried. Ah, my dear Petit Cho. And you too, Anne. We meet again at last. In those darkest of days, I thought of you, and drew strength to fight on from those thoughts. Thank you, noble warriors, you who have come forth to uphold the cause of justice. Why, had I arms as slender as yours, I would tip my hat to honor you.
There's no need to be so prim and proper.
Anne introduces you and Paimon to Ao and explains what happened previously.
But why is a finch's older brother a duck?
What, a duck, you ask? Are such definitions important? I have a supple body and an iron will, and webbed feet with which to tread water. Of these I am proud, and that is enough. And Petit Cho is Petit Cho. The sphere is the shape closest to perfection, and the most complicated of all shapes. I'm most proud of my sister. Seriously, brother? What are you talking about?
Actually, traveler, what is Al talking about?
He means that we shouldn't dwell too much on these details. We members of the Narcissus Chorus Adventure Team are disparate indeed, but we have one goal. We shall save Princess Lyris, and we shall defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. Well said. The person I am now knows only that the one who stands before me is a noble and valiant knight who possesses the iron will we need to defeat Narcissus. That is enough for me. Usually, the mightier the will, the larger the form needed to be its vessel, as it is in the case of Narcissus. The knight's stature is much like mine, and yet...
Seriously? The first and last thing Paimon understood here was Narcissus. You're always going on about Narcissus this and Narcissus that, but what is it really?
Look up above Princess Lyris' tower. That is Narcissus.
Huh?
Oh my god, that voice crack.
That wasn't there before the water rose.
Isn't that just an Oceanin? But that is the fell dragon Narcissus. The dragon who invaded the Narcissus Chorus Kingdom.
And its wings are very huge and frightening. But it's an Oceanid, isn't it?
Well, Traveler and Paimon, you have seen much. What then should a dragon look like?
Well, if you're talking about the dragons we fought in the past, they'd be...
like Mondstadt's Dvalin.
What? Dvalin's a whole different story from Oceanids. Dvalin's super blue, his wings are huge, and he can fly.
What? That's exactly like the fell dragon.
Vimon's dying to get confused about what counts as a dragon.
Categories are just a social construct. There is no objective meaning.
Come on, that can't be right. How would we be able to communicate and understand this world otherwise?
I agree with the knight here. Our categories should not define our essence. Our purpose defines our essence. At this time, we are the heroes challenging the wicked dragon, and he is the wicked dragon. This is sufficient. This must be what Al meant when he said, a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. That is precisely the case, dear Petite Cho. Were you not called Petite Cho, you would still be my dearest younger sister.
So long as that's the tower your princess sleeps in, the one lurking atop the tower is the fell dragon Narcissus. Is that right?
No, I fear. As we stated previously, he is not here now, which is why we were able to win our way here so easily. That up there is the dragon's hatred made manifest.
That's so complicated. Why can't it just be an ordinary statue? Like, Narcissus commanding his underlings to make an image of him on the highest tower so as to show off his greatness and force all the people of the land to look up on him or something?
Well, you actually make a reasonable point, Paimon. But if that was the case, then we should still have been able to see it even before Petite Cho made the foul water disappear, right? But instead, Narcissus' evil has melded with the waters, which is why his wicked intent crystallized into that image once the waters were drained.
Is that seriously how it happened?
The foul dragon is truly terrifying. My talons hurt just looking at him. Well, we have our night traveler, so we should be fine, even if he is present, yes? It's just a little dragon. That's our traveler for you. Let us move on then. With you by our side, we have nothing to fear. Jack. Thank goodness you're safe. As I thought. You were the ones who emptied the water out. Excellent, excellent. If I had hands like yours, yellow and white ones, I would be applauding already. Dear friend, please show some respect. Petite Cho is doing her best. You are right, I suppose. She has done nothing wrong. Ultimately. Forget it. The yellow and white ones here. Who are they?
Yellow and white? You mean us?
And who else would I mean? Does Petite Cho look yellower to you? Or does Anne?
Hey, you blue frog.
All right, Paimon, please don't be angry. Jacques, this is Knight, Traveler, and Paimon. A knight, you say? Then I suppose this Paimon is the squire?
No! Why does everyone call Paimon that?
Paimon is no squire. Paimon, Paimon is a bard whose task is to record my adventures. Is that how it is? No wonder Paimon's such a good talker.
Hey! You stop that, Traveler, or Paimon's gonna come up with a lively limerick to give you a licking the likes of which you've never seen.
What does that even mean?
Anyways, we're companions, alright? Companions!
I see. Then you are not some minor feudal warrior. Not in the usual sense, anyway. Are you then some honorary knight, one with a title that comes with little benefit? How'd you know, bro?
Well, the Traveler is an honorary knight, but he got it in Mondstadt for heroically doing battle with Storm Terror.
Ah, then you are a dutiful, capable warrior. Very good. In that case, welcome to Orchestra Jacques. I hope I'm saying that right. An orchestra?
Is that some kind of musical troupe?
The name is merely an analogy, for we weave resistance like an orchestra in our struggle against Narcissus as we seek to rescue Miss Lyris. Don't you mean Princess Lyris?
That's right. Isn't Lyris a princess?
Well, both terms refer to the same person, but leaving that aside, we should... Listen well. The title princess is a rigid Listen well. The title princess is a rigid hierarchical term of address, a product of an oppressive system. It was a title whose merit is birth, not labor or wisdom. Here we go again. If the universe was a more rational one, there would be no gods, no kings, and certainly no princes or princesses, nor would there be mystical powers that only a few may wield. Do you follow me thus far? Didn't you put your name on your organization as well? An orchestra must have a conductor, lest no music be made out of cacophony?
This sounds really deep, but it's also confusing, Paimon. But not doing anything all day while being able to enjoy delicious sweet madames is pretty nice. Is there anything wrong with that?
See, if there are some who will reap the benefits despite doing no labor, then there must be some who shall have to do more to compensate. Like me.
Thanks a lot, Traveler, and sorry? Paimon promises that she'll eat less in the future. Honest.
This has been a very interesting conversation, but please allow me to interject. Dear Jack, good night. May we now begin discussing our next course of action in our rescue of Princess Lyris? Silencing voices you do not want to hear, I see. Oh, Traveler, come see the repression inherent in the system. Help! Help! Owl's repressing me! Jacques, you! Owl isn't doing that. He's a good person. He won't bully you. Dear sister, please do not lose your temper over this. If you have more to say, Jacques, why don't we find a corner and settle this like gentlemen, I've heard enough. See you around. Please, everyone, aren't we comrades? We've all gathered to rescue Princess or Miss Lyris, after all. We count as such, I suppose. We shall cooperate, even though my final goal is to create a more beautiful world for Miss Lyris. Let us shake hands, then, comrades. You have wings, I have webbed feet. If you think these are the replacement for hands, then we shall do so, comrade. Jacques and Owl shake hands awkwardly. If nothing else, they extend their wing and webbed foot and tap them together. Please, get along with him, Al. Of course, dear sister. Do not worry. We are united in one cause. All right. Now that the problem is solved... Pah! Problem? This is but the manifestation of a deeper issue. Jacques, please.
Okay, so what do we do next, Anne?
Oh, right. I almost forgot that we were here to save the princess. Why, I was starting to think that I'd brought such capable help along just to let them listen to two boys squabble. As for the situation, ask Alan Jacques to explain. I need a moment to cool off.
Anne's having a tough time too, huh?
Jacques, you... Paimon, don't. Question mark? Is there anything I need to do? Allow me to speak first then, honored knight and Paimon. Concerning the tower before us, Narcissus has been unable to overcome it. As such, the princess is still safe. At that time, when all seemed lost, the princess gave her greatest treasure to us, and that was the time that belonged to her. She gave you her what now?
Time, you say?
After she lost that time, the princess and the tower she dwells in both fell into a stagnant, dreamless slumber. In remembrance of her, we named our fallen realm Anapalsis.
And what does that mean?
Because it has completely stagnated, Narcissus has also been unable to taint anything within. That's more or less our situation.
What do you mean, more or less, our situation? Firstly, how would someone give anyone else their time?
But it's true. Princess Lyris did share her time with us. Narcissus would constantly plot to invade, but with the time she gave us, we became far stronger. For example, my brother, Al, can usually only defeat one foe at once, but with more time, he can vanquish 4 or even 5 in one go. A most vivid example. Thank you for your explanation, dear Petit Cho. Well, I hope you understand now, Traveler Paimon. Not at all, in fact.
Yeah, how do you even give your time to other people?
Do these details matter? Is this not similar to how feudal nobles would hire sharecroppers?
Sharecroppers? How do those things even connect? Are you trying to say that exchanging time for pay is a form of giving your time to others?
Only a very small part of the wealth a sharecropper creates will belong to him. If this is understood and regarded as normal by all, then what is there about this situation that is hard to comprehend?
He got Paimon.
Why are you debating with an Oceanan? There's too much oddity at play here. Let's just leave this aside for now.
That's true. Alright, Paimon totally gets it.
Narcissus has spent long years since searching for the princess's treasure. Only its power can cause time in the tower to flow again, and only then will its locked gates open. Thus, he summoned waters brimming with wicked intent to drown the kingdom, and created underlings unnumbered and many magical devices besides. All this was done to hunt us Narcissan Chorus Adventure Team members down and seize the treasure that should have been in our hands.
Wait, should have?
Before, we had another older brother. Nay, in those terrifying days, he took the treasure and fled alongside us, but he dissolved into the waters while covering us. I miss him so much. We were all very good friends. I hate the dragon, even though I know that these feelings are not good. But I miss Nay. Oh, Nay is the brother's name. Okay. He was like my real brother. Just like Al.
We're sorry for your loss. But if that's the case, how are we supposed to save Princess Lyris? The treasure has sealed the tower, and it can only be opened again with said treasure.
Well, when they, how do I put this? While they were consolidating our rear ends, we of Orchestra Jacques obtained some key intelligence and has allowed us to ascertain the treasure's location. Really? You have? Of course. It is right over there.
Huh? In the sky? As in the water in the sky?
Before Ney dissolved, he used the last of his strength to purify a patch of water in the firmament. It was there that he hid the treasure. What an irony! It seems that Narcissus has gotten too used to looking down upon the citizenry below, and has not been in the habit of looking up, and there the treasure has been hidden all along. I see. Well, it does sound like something Ney would come up with. How do we get up there, though?
Could Petit Cho and Al take us up there?
A very imaginative idea, but unfortunately impractical. If we go up there, we should find a small fountain full of magic. Options may open to us should we reach it.
Are you feeling better now, Anne?
Thank you, Paimon, but you need not worry. We must destroy the 3 bubble formations set up by Narcissus before we head up.
What are those exactly?
They are underhanded contraptions powered by hydrograna that can bombard intruders from a great distance. Perhaps you might have already seen one on the way here. Anne speaks true. The road ahead will be vastly more perilous if we do not first destroy those formations. Kate should have been in charge of eliminating them before we attacked, but it seems that he might have been smashed into sea foam already. Don't say that. We should be hoping that he made it. He is our comrade in the end, isn't he? In that case, our next task is the destruction of the bubble formations. After that, let's go to the small fountain and see what we find there.
In that case, leave it to the traveler. From what Petit Cho and Al have said, it seems like only his attacks will work.
Oh.
Paimon didn't mean to put you down. You guys have been fighting Narcissus and trying to save Princess Lyris for so long. But just leave this bit to the traveler, alright?
That's right. Leave it to me. You have my thanks. Alright. In that case, let me lead the way.
Well, guess we won't be worrying about this mysterious bubble cannon anymore.
Well done, soldiers. Assemble.
Huh? Where's that voice coming from? Do soldiers refer to us?
Wonderful. It seems that Colonel Kate is still here. Let's go meet up with him. It's a squirrel. Anne, you look well. That is good. These 2 are reinforcements, then? Yes, they are. Halt! I do not wish to know soldiers' names. Amidst cruel battle, anyone can be turned into ruptured bubbles and scattered foam at any time. Knowing the names of the troops will only cast a shadow upon our final victory. I just need to know one thing. Are they the reinforcements you sought? Yes, but... Very good. Fresh hands will help us continue our suppression of the 2 remaining bubble formations.
About that bubble formation.
Next time, soldier, you will give your report first before asking questions. Yes, the formations are places of unparalleled peril, not to mention the 3 mighty subordinates that Narcissus has placed within them.
Well, about that, we've actually cleared all the formations.
What? Why didn't you say so earlier? I tried. Paimon tried. We've been trying to tell you, but you haven't been listening. Well then, it's good to see that everyone's well. So, and who are these 2 people again? I'm the Traveler, and this is Paimon. Traveler and Paimon, Pleased to make your acquaintance. It's a pleasure to have new blood like you in Kate's resistance front. Let us fight for Princess Lyris and the Reconquista.
Kate's resistance front, huh? Are you guys the same thing as the Narcissan Chorus Adventure team?
Let me think. We are now the same thing, is how I would put it. Indeed, we have the same objective and plan of action. It is only because I have more combat experience that I am a colonel with my own force. Where's the rest of your team? We charged bravely into the bubble formation.
Yes, and where's your team?
Oh, we charged bravely into the bubble formation, and as for the rest, please don't ask.
Looks like Colonel Kate's got problems too.
Well, he is up against immense firepower, or should I say water power. What's next for you? I plan on going behind enemy lines to see what can be done there. After all, it should be quite easy to go up there now that the bubble formation has been broken. I mean, I can't lose to some new recruit, can I? This isn't a competition. Regardless, I shall return when the sun sinks into the sea. Victory in hand. Let us meet again before the high tower. Colonel Kate bounces away.
Wait, there's neither sun nor sea here.
Since the bubble formations are gone, let's head to the little fountain. It's just over there. Up here? Mori.
Hello.
Sniffs.
Mori, no.
Woof woof. Bad people. What the hell? Ah!
Close your
No.
eyes. Observe.
Come to get me. Oh, that was fast.
Silly dog, Mori. Bad. They're good people.
Woof. Understood. Give paw?
Huh? You really are a dog.
You and Paimon shake hands with Mori. It's a slippery experience, as one might expect of a dog made of water.
Great. Now we're all introduced. Don't attack them, okay, Mori?
Ah, so you're a dog. This makes much more sense.
Does it? Does it really? How does Mori resemble a dog at all?
Didn't Al say that?
What? Don't you go believing that purposes defines essence nonsense? And even if you do, Paimon won't.
But that's what Mori is, though. A silly dog.
Whatever. If an oceanic can be an evil dragon, then a forest ball can be a dog, alright? Alright.
I am a silly dog, yes, woof. And you've been a good boy, haven't you, guarding this place?
So is Mori a member of your team?
No, I mean Mori is a dog.
But a duck, a frog, a finch, and a squirrel can join, so why can't a dog?
Mori is Mori. Must protect the princess. A long, long time ago, Mori played here with the princess, Al, Petite Cho, Ney, and Jacques. But the air and water were later filled with the scent of evil, and everyone left. Only the princess remains, so I protect her.
So that's Princess Lyris? Right. It was mentioned earlier that the princess lost her treasure, which is why everything stagnated. So this is where it was.
Isn't the princess in the tower, though?
That's right. This is only a statue of her. Seriously? Another looks like it, but not really?
Woof woof? Not the princess?
Nope. Princess Lyris is in her tower.
There are two princesses?
No, silly. This one's not real.
Woof woof? Not the princess?
Well, try giving it a sniff.
Sniffs. Woof woof? Not the princess?
Told you so. Well, it's an understandable mistake. In this anaparsis, a boar is a dog, and Alcinin is an evil dragon, and the evil dragon turned out to be a statue.
A duck and a finch are siblings, and a squirrel is a colonel.
Exactly! Ugh. Paimon can feel her scent of what's real or not slipping away the longer we stay here. Well, let's not sweat the small stuff, alright? Okay, Mori, be a good doggy and descend the tower. Then meet up with everyone else. I don't know why I added else on the end of that.
Okay, what about you, Anne?
Me? Well, I'm going with the traveler and Paimon to reclaim the princess's treasure.
I see. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright then, what do we do now? Use these bubbles. The princess would like these back. Oh, the princess would make these back when she would play with us, and they would fly very high up indeed. We would fly around in those bubbles, touring the realm.
That sounds like the trick those Hydro Abyss mages pull. It kinda do, though.
Hey, don't say that about the princess's magic. Whatever the case, we just need to sit in the bubble and it'll take us right up there, right?
That's right. In the meantime, I'll do my best to control the bubble's direction. Alright, I guess we're entering the bubble.
Whee! Ooh, we're flying! Huh, the kingdom sure looks deserted from up here.
Of course, it's been ruled by Narcissus for many years, and he's just the worst. His underlings steal snacks from the children, burst balloons. I can't read, it's going too fast, help! Blah, blah, blah. You mean that bad people aren't just like that, right?
Well, if they were, this world would be a better place.
Ooh, I see Hydroculus.
Weren't we just flying up into the sky in a bubble?
Yes, we were.
And we kept going up and up until we crashed head first into the water, right?
Yes, is there something wrong?
There's so much wrong with this that Paimon doesn't even know where to start.
Perhaps this is just one of the kingdom's magical aspects.
You know what? Paimon's just not gonna ask. The princess's treasure should be around here somewhere, right?
Yes, it is there, protected by a 3-layered seal.
Where? Oh, you mean that? While that outer bubble is pretty big, the treasure seems to be inside a really small chest. And it looks like there are some threads of flowing water connected to the big bubble.
It seems as if the bubble formation here will not attack us. In that case, let's use it to break the seals. We just need to guide its projectiles to the bubble rings connected to the flowing water. And that should transfer the force of the projectile through the water and weaken the seals.
Yeah, those bubbles are pretty scary. 1, 2, 3. Looks like there are 3 strands of water. Once we deal with them, the treasure should be ours.
That's right. It's in your hands, Night Traveler and Paimon. Okay, let's see if I can work this out. I vaguely remember what to do, so let's see. done. Let's go get the treasure.
We finally found it, the most precious of treasures. It looks like a pocket watch.
Seems like it's not moving anymore.
Well, it has been in the water all this time, so it should have broken down long ago, right?
This is full of Princess Lyris's precious time. Let's go back to the tower and meet up with our friends. Oh, by the way, would you guys believe me if I told you that I somehow pulled Zabai's weapon and then Nouvelette's weapon directly back to back? You're back! Colonel Kate and Mori linked up with us while you were out.
We're back with the princess's treasure.
Well done, soldier. You've made a fine contribution. The Resistance Front is proud of you. Kate, now isn't the time. Not so fast, Colonel. I don't know what's going on with my voice. The voices for these characters I'm doing is so inconsistent. I apologize. The Traveler is a contact of the orchestra, not cannon fodder for some no-name army. Ha! Your orchestra couldn't hold the Traveler, not unless you wanted to name it after him instead. And what of your rank? You may as well give it to Traveler, no? The soldiers bleed while commanders steal the glory. But this is quite ordinary. But you know I'm so sorry, my words are not wording. But you're special. A colonel who not only does nothing, but even lets his troops take credit for victory. While you were willing your time away here, I was taking out the bubble formations in the waters above. If not for that, they would not have gained the treasure so easily. Stop fighting over me, all of you. Like, wait, I could have done the whole, I'm done here, see you around again, because that's what I picked earlier. Okay, whatever.
Wow, you sound like a female protagonist in a novel. Well, how about this? Let's just call the organizations Colonel Paimon's Resistant Front and the Orchestra Paimon.
Hell yeah. Like, what the hell?
That's it. I'm done. Mori, get him!
Woof woof. Bad person. I just want to give Mori a deep, voice. I don't know, it just seems fitting. Mori bowls Jacques over. I hope I am pronouncing Jacques. Is it Jack or Jacques? I hope that's right. I don't know. Kate laughs at him, only to also be knocked over by Mori. The altercation is eventually calmed by Al and Petit Cho's mediation. Honestly,
Mori's really reliable at times like this, in some ways.
Let's get to business, shall we?
That's right. We'll get nowhere if we keep arguing, and the more we go nowhere, the more we're gonna argue.
Yes, you're both right.
Let's have a speech then, Anne. The rousing kind.
But I approve of Paimon's suggestion. Is it not at such times that an adventure team's leader should step up to the plate?
But I'm not good at speeches. Can you really call me the leader?
As surely as I am a colonel, I affirm you that you would be the best officer for this adventure team. My views on the title of colonel aside, we are in accord. I don't know much about leaders, or glory, or whatever. But if not for you, and if not for the Traveler and Paimon whom you brought here, I don't know what would have become of me. Knight, Traveler, Paimon, what do you say? This is what everyone wants. Well, in that case, what should a leader say in times like this?
Let Paimon think. Since we have Princess Lyris's treasure, next, we just need to enter the tower and rescue her, right? So, you just need to encourage everyone to do just that before we start.
Paimon, do you have any interest in being a leader? How about you, Traveler?
Hey, Hey, you can't do that.
Why not? If not for your strength, we wouldn't have made it this far. We're just here to support you.
Whatever the case, only you can be the leader of this adventure team. That's what everyone else wants, so stop trying to push it off to someone else.
We'll support you. Oh, all right. Ugh, this leader business used to be so much easier. Ahem. No matter what the name of our organization is, we're all part of the Narcissan Christ Adventure Team. We have a common goal, to rescue Princess Lyris. Miss Lyris. Or Miss Lyris, and we intend to save the Narcissan Christ Kingdom. Republic. Oh my god. Growls threateningly. Please continue, Anne. And restore the land and waters here to their original gleaming shimmer through the Reconquista, so that the sunflowers may once more flourish. Am I not right about that? That's right. We've experienced many battles and partings during the long years of conflict, and many team members we once had are no longer with us. But I won't forget the times we spent together. We'll always be friends. That's right. Even if I am our leader, I am everyone's friend first and foremost. The same goes for you, Colonel Kate, Jacques. Don't forget your friendship over differences in ideals and perspectives.
Anne's being super mature right now, huh?
That can't have been easy.
With Night Traveler and Paimon's aid, we were finally able to obtain the princess's treasure. Time that was once frozen will flow again, and we will rescue her. For that, Traveler and Paimon, I thank you. You will always be our friends. I believe that our princess would also be glad to call you such.
Okay, I'm done now. Bravo! Aye, what next?
Well, now, I think it's time to unleash the treasure's power on the stagnant tower. This way, its time should flow once more.
Like this? Ooh. 'Tis been opened. Whoa. My thanks, Traveler. Now. Unfortunately, I fear that none of us know what will happen next. But since the princess's tower has been unsealed, we should move as soon as we can, right? Right you are, Petit Cho. Let's go. Oh. Uh-oh, it's an evil guy.
Why do Narcissus's little minions all need so many titles?
The more useless the person, the more hats they need. Actually, they are mighty warriors who have caused us much harm during previous engagements. If the battle seemed easy, it was due to your great might. Sorry, Night Traveler, but our attacks can do nothing against these henchmen, so it's all up to you. Easy peasy.
You know, where is Princess Lyris? Doesn't look like there's any path ahead.
To be honest, I didn't think this far either.
Let's keep going up, shall we? How do we do that?
You can fly up there, Paimon.
Well, even if Paimon could do that, what would she do if she encountered Narcissus's minions? And even if all the kingdom's treasures were up there, it would only feel like we found them if you were there too.
Go up, you say? Ah, I understand. We do, one and all, have a certain amount of power. It is all magic given to us by Princess, yes, but we can do some things with it. But if we do, we were all born from the same source. I don't see why you would be unable to understand and accept this. Has this not happened before? I know all this in theory, but I just hate these things. I don't know why, but I just do. Don't make such a face, Anne. We were born from the same waters, and we are only this way because we bound ourselves into different shapes using thin films to keep the princess company. coming together once again for her sake is not strange at all.
Wait, what are you all talking about?
As long as we forsake our forms and join together, we can produce greater magic. This way, we can send you to the tower's apex.
Wait, but if you do that...
You need not worry, friend. We came from the same body of water, so giving up our forms is not the same as what you would call death. Pure water can turn into creatures of all sorts, and such changes do not only go one way. Yup, even if we cannot adventure or fight alongside you, we can still progress together. Night Traveler, Paimon, what do you say? This is not our decision to make. Only you can decide what your adventure team will do.
You're right, Traveler, but...
Give us our orders, ma'am. The tower seals have been broken, which means they can no longer hold Narcissus back. Every moment counts. All right, I'm counting on you all. Orders received. Leave it to us. Go with the Traveler and Paimon, and make sure you save the princess. I leave Miss Lyris in your hands. In that case, dear Petit Cho, Maury, Colonel Kate, and Jacques. Okay. Bye-bye. Maury, no.
It's just like what happened at Maury's fountain.
Our power is derived from the princess. If so resolved, we can manifest it once more. Pull yourself together, Anne. Let's go, Night Traveler, Paimon. Dun dun. Enter Z-Bubble.
Whee!
Water is formless, but comes from the water will surely return to it. Once we rescue Princess Lyris, she will be able to bring them forth again.
It's just a portal. Where does this one lead, though?
I'm not sure either, to be honest. I have never considered what would happen after we entered the tower.
Huh? Oh well, in that case, let's proceed with caution.
With more proceeding or more caution?
Come on, both.
Yes, we should be careful. We're the only ones the princess can rely on.
Be of utility to
let's
you on your
go.
journey. Please, I
Whoa,
insist.
maybe a little warning next time?
Ooh. Oh, I remember this place now.
Paimon's kinda dizzy. There are so many books here.
This is a library? This library has existed since long, long before we arrived. Their contents seem to be ancient dramas. Children love to read books, but there is much they won't understand, so they will often ask adults to read the stories to them. In the books where there is an evil dragon, there must be heroes who hunt the dragon. If there is a mage, there must be a wandering knight. The Reconquista must come to pass, and the princess must be saved. And of course, a chime will sound, and the tale of adventure will come to a halt. Yet it will not end. There will be another adventure, and another one after that, until the children grow up and leave this place.
And...
Huh? Sorry. It felt like memories and feelings suddenly flooded into my mind. How strange.
Huh. Well, as long as you're alright, Paimon thought you might have been bewitched by Narcissus's magic or something.
That might actually be so.
Well, what do we do next?
I'm not sure either. Whatever the case, let's have a look around.
Yep. First off, there's a door over there, but it looks like there's no way through it.
You two should be able to get across.
Hey, you're Anne's knight right now, you know. This will all be pointless if you don't come along.
That's right.
This tile sticks out like a sore thumb.
This might be a trap.
Paimon doesn't know either, but let's go all the same.
I'm thinking I might end this part here. I know, I really need to get back into actually posting and stuff. But yeah. Alrighty, that will be all for this part, and in the next part we'll probably continue along with this. Like I said, I don't know if the current Lantern Rite will impact like continuing the Leeway Archon quest, so I'm just gonna do side quests for now. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.